Good to have you here. I'm Ms. Young, and whether you know a lot, a little, or nothing about learning to play piano, you will find a thing or two here that will be a surprise. Remember how you learned to read words when you were young? The phonetic approach teaches the sound made by the individual letters. The letters are combined to make words, then you're able to read any book ever written. Understanding it is something else. Surprise number 1. Music itself is a language. Why isn't it taught like reading is taught? Then you could play any music in the world like you can read any book. Performance skill level is something else. But you would have the necessary tools to read and play written music. Think on that a moment. The piano method you use should teach how to begin to read and play any written music. There's another way to learn to read words called the whole word approach. The learner looks at a word so many times he just knows it. That's rote learning. See and copy rote learning. It's really just memorizing, and that's the way piano methods have been structured. A lesson goes like this. Here's a picture of middle C on the piano. Put your right thumb on it, and it's called the C position. Fingers are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the student should not deviate from this illustration. But what happens is, he doesn't learn to read music, he learns C is the thumb key, D is finger 2, and so on. He is limited and restricted to this 5-finger C position. So why is this done? The piano is built as C scale. If you were to play all white keys in order, that is the C scale, the familiar do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. When the student is presented with this rote see and copy, orient on middle C method, it begs to have hand positions and finger numbers, one for each key, because there's no actual learning to read happening. Just see and copy the picture. Surprise number 2. Piano Revolution's first lesson has the student reading and playing written music. It orients on center F, the first space of the staff, and has the student saying each letter as its key is played using a thinking process, so there's no fake learning happening. The student sees the space, says its letter name, plays its key. That is actual learning. Here's the first lesson. Find the group of 3 black keys under the brand name of the piano. Here it's Yamaha. Smash them down with your right hand if you're a young student. Pretend to pick them up, and this positions the thumb to the left side of the first black key. Slide the thumb down the white key and play it. This key is named center F. The crack in front of it is actually the center of the piano keyboard. Play the F key with the thumb, hop over the next key, and play the A key with another finger. Music is written as notes on 5 lines and 4 spaces called a staff. The treble clef sign is drawn on the staff to show to use the right hand when playing. This right hand staff is called the treble clef. The first letters the student will learn are F and A. The first space on the bottom of the staff is F, the second space is A. After learning to read and play F as the bottom space of the staff and A as the second space, the student shows understanding by playing some exercises like this one. Every time a key is played, its letter name must be said aloud. This more quickly stores this new information in long-term memory. It's learned faster. And with an adult supervising the playing, there's no faking it when each letter is named aloud and its key is played. Piano Revolution uses the principles of instructional design. This means one new concept at a time is introduced, and the learner demonstrates understanding before the next concept is presented. It's go at your own pace, learn at your individual speed. After F and A are learned, the third space C is introduced, and then the fourth space E. How to read and play and name all 4 spaces, F, A, C, E. The understanding of this is demonstrated by playing some short exercises and songs just using the spaces F, A, C, E. Surprise number 3 is the thinking process of using the space to find a line. This is a critically essential, huge, unique aspect of Piano Revolution. No mnemonics are used, like every good boy does fine, to remember the lines. That only becomes a crutch and a hindrance to true learning. Use the space to identify and locate the line and its key. For example, you know the second space is A and where the key is. After A comes neighbor B, the B line and its key. After a while, B, line, and key are known on sight, without having to refer to A or F then A first. This is a major innovation. So many adult students came to me saying they had lessons when younger and still remember Every Good Boy, but that's all. No reading of written music. Every Good Boy had become a hindrance to actual learning and long-term memory. Now you know why Piano Revolution is totally different from other methods. There's no hand positions, no finger number limitations, no see and copy or hear and copy memorization, just accurate reading and playing written music. That is actual learning.